Friends, let us study about the peptic ulcer. The peptic ulcer means the bubbles, the balloon-like structures, ball-like structures, are formed inside the stomach due to more acid level in the stomach and the pain in the stomach and bleeding in the stomach. It damages the bleeding. And earlier peptic ulcer was associated with the lifestyle because of the lifestyle or that is stress. And some people they will eat spicy food, more spicy food. Due to that the peptic ulcer is happened. uh, Two Australian scientists, scientists, Robin Warren and Barry Marshall, discovered that peptic ulcer is caused by bacteria that is pylori. Helicobacter pylori. It is a bacteria. Due to this, there is a formation of peptic ulcer. Okay, and the due to the lifestyle means more stress to the person and consumption of spicy food. And these two scientists, Barry Marshall and Robin Warren, these two members, they showed that due to the bacteria that is helicobacteria, due to this the peptic ulcer is also uh, suffering from the peptic ulcer. They showed that the patient can be cured by peptic ulcer for a short period of treatment with antibiotic. While taking antibiotic, we can cure peptic ulcer. Okay, and peptic ulcer causes acidity, pain, bleeding in the stomach. Okay, and Uh, infectious agents. What are the infectious agent? One is bacteria, second one is virus, and third one is protozoa. Bacteria, it is a unicellular. Unicellular means single cells. And these are the prokaryotic organism. Means only one cell. It's a complete. It depends on only one cell and it is not a multicellular. And some common diseases caused by bacteria is one is typhoid and cholera, tuberculosis, anthrax, and diphtheria and tetanus. These are the diseases due to the bacteria. Viruses. Virus, it cannot be produced themselves because they do not they have their own metabolic machine. It utilizes the metabolic machine and enter into the host cell and multiply. The various disease caused by virus is common cold, influenza, dengue, fever, AIDS, polio, chickenpox, and swine flu. Okay, protozoa are the unicellular, but it is a eukaryotic organism. The disease caused by protozoa are malaria, amoebic dysentery, that is entamoeba. Okay, bacteria are the unicellular, and these are the prokaryotic, not eukaryotic. Already you know the typhoid, a high fever to the person due to the bacteria. Cholera also due to the bacteria only. Tuberculosis, TB, and anthrax, diphtheria, and tetanus. These are the diseases with the bacteria. Virus is a non-living. When it is infected to the person, that time it starts multiplying, and it enter into the host cell and starts the multiplication within a short period and suffering from the disease with the viruses. And protozoas, eukaryotic organism it is a, and it is caused by protozoa and malaria and amoebic dysentery, that is also entamoeba histolytica. Okay. Infectious agents. Worms are multicellular, mostly present in the intestine. They cause roundworm, already you know, elephantiasis, that is also filarial worm. And fungi are the multicellular proeukaryotic organism. They cause ringworms and athlete's foot and other skin infection.